okay, I see you, universe, like I'm seeing what you're doing. Welcoming all those things to come into my life, and just so that I'm like putting out the energy that I want to receive. Good morning. It's Sunday here. I guess today is just gonna be like resetting everything, laundry, eating good. I'm gonna go downtown and buy a candle. I have a Nottingham Forest match to watch, and then I want to go to the gym. So it's just kind of a reset. I always think Sundays are good for like setting the tone for the next week. I think Mondays are important too, but I think that Sundays really, you know, you can really set yourself up to have a good week by getting things done, getting things out the way that you won't have to stress about. So basically today's about doing that, setting myself up for a good week. But I wanted to stop and tell everyone a little thing that I've been noticing recently. So recently I've been noticing a lot of 1111, like in unison, which I know is an angel number, and I looked it up and it basically means like you're right, you're on the right path. And I saw it on my Instagram, how many people I follow. On an Instagram I don't log into as much, but I logged into it randomly to share about my YouTube videos. And I was following 1111 amount of people. And then later I also looked in my YouTube, and the views I had, there were two videos next to each other, two shorts, and one had 1.1k and the other had 1.1k. So it was essentially 1111 right next to each other again. So then yesterday I was like, okay, I see you, universe, like I'm seeing what you're doing. Thank you so much for doing that. And then I said, but this could be random coincidence. You know, you don't know if you could just be randomly seeing 1111. You know, it's something that you could probably just see walking on the street if you increase your awareness. So I said to myself, I was like, okay, if I happen to pick up my phone tomorrow at 1111, then I'll trust what you've been sending me, and then I'll know I'm on the right path. And I completely forgot I said that, and then the next day I reached to pick up my phone and it happened to be 1111, which is crazy because, you know, you rarely see 1111, or when you do, you make a wish. But I completely forgot I told the universe that. Like, I gave them an ultimatum, basically, like, if you don't show me this, I'm not gonna believe the last two signs you sent me. So I need this to prove to myself that it's true. And I was saying this in my head. I said, I need this. And if you show me this, I'll believe you. And then it did it. So I was like, okay, I see. And it basically means that you're on the right track. So whether that's like things I've been thinking lately, practices I've been implementing, or even starting YouTube, I'm just gonna take it as keep going, especially with YouTube. I really wanna keep going because I think that I want to help so much more people, and not in like a superhero complex way, but I just want people to feel like they have like a community where they can come to and not feel like, you know, judged or anything like that. So that's what I'm going to try and do. So today, again, it's going to be a chill one. When is it not a chill one? Yeah, I'll catch you soon. So I'm just about to go to the gym, but I just wanted to show you guys this real quick. So it happened again. So every night before bed, what I do is put on my sleepy glasses. They're like red light glasses. They help you fall asleep. And then I reach for my journal and I open my journal. So I first read like this really long thing I wrote about why I want to do YouTube. I read that whole thing before bed just so that I don't like lose focus on what I'm trying to do with YouTube and like what's important to me when I'm making YouTube videos and what my actual end goal is, because I don't ever want to lose sight of that or start doubting it, things like that. So I read that every night before bed. And then I also read what is entitled as my visualization. And basically I have a bunch of things that, it's kind of a scene from my future, what I want my future to look like. And I read that before I go to bed every night, just so I am like welcoming all those things to come into my life, and just so that I'm like putting out the energy that I want to receive one day. Because I really do believe in that a lot, in the law of attraction, kind of like what you put out is what you're gonna get. So I really feel like by reading my visualization before bed every night, I'm kind of like putting that out to the universe, and hopefully it'll bring it back to me, or I know it will bring it back to me one day. And then I also have visualizations for close people to me about goals that they want to achieve, and I read out those goals too, just so I can help them achieve those goals. So I read that every night as well, just so that I can help them get to where they want to be, and also help me get to where I want to be. So yeah, I just wanted to share that because I only recently started this practice. This practice has been going on for like 2 weeks, but I'm really loving it because reading it helps me go to bed on like a good tone. And it's also a great way to end the night instead of like going on your phone, because it makes you feel more awake, whereas this kind of like slowly gets me tired. Also, I think it's so important because it like sets the mood for the next day. Sometimes we get so distracted by like the little things, but we forget the big picture. So I think that this practice really shows me like the bigger purpose of everything, and I think that's really helpful to have that reminder every night before you go to bed and before you start the next day. So yeah, I just wanted to share that little practice that I do before bed in case any of you guys want to implement it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.